out, please.
Extension.
Extension. So you said it. Let me try the pastor here, Michelle, let me out and talk to him. You know, the one blow to go. You go to school, you go to school, so we are in a classroom situation. We are transferring input, knowledge and skill to you guys. How about you make most of one name? This is a man is a landlord, keeps no security. How do you do it? A man of place. The only way is through extension. Extension is educating formally, some people informally, yeah. Not in the classroom, but where they are. You clear? M. So extension is basically adult education, teaching them, you know. And I'm a student of extension. I like to read about extension. And the first thing that I started was missionaries, our missionaries. Our missionaries, yeah? When our missionaries landed in Papua New Guinea, did they have a grade 10 in Papua New Guinea? Did they have a grade 10? No. So what did they do? They trained these guys to become sawmill operators. Cutting the way in work church, yeah? They trained them to become mechanics so they can fix the car, train them to be drivers. So what were they doing? They were training a population who did not go to school. No school. So you're going to work with farmers. So the extension method they're using now, you can use one-on-one. You one-on-one, you go to the one-on-one. Or you can do one-on-one, you got a group of farmers like 20. Now, you cannot take these 20 guys and come to a Bible college like this. Okay? So what you do is that you go to the community here, and what they do is they use what you call farmer field school. If you can write it down in a notebook and you Google it, you'll find it. All right? Farmer field school. And but you go now. We have to go to school in a place called Garden Road Street. Kisi more come to group school. All right, now the next thing that happened from this one here. So you brought up your book. Look at Dr. Thomas. We got you. Here. It's called Farmer Field School. No. Please. School. So, this is like farmer business school here. Work for the side will be one. One is to get this productivity hub. School molo. Look at him coffee, yeah. Second thing, long, school more long. Look at him money blown good. So it's called farmer business school. Technical, how to look after coffee and how to manage your coffee. So this farmer business school is what you call, but you go to school in all place, not in the classroom like this. And basically that's what I'm doing right now. I'm piloting it, I'm trying it out, and it's working. And the next field trip we go, you'll hear them. Because I'm telling them, you organize yourself there. You know, schooling you learn. You will need to get organized, mobilize yourself, get into business. So this farmer field business school is an extension approach, way long working extension. You clear? Kind of. So these are things that you got to like schooling you here. I'm sorry, I cannot do it here. Time doesn't allow. So I'm introducing the story plan now. All right, now. Inside the farmer business school here, you have a small group. You go along garden block, now you school him. And the last 3 weeks ago, Wesleyan Bible School principal, Emblo Yaribu, Orlando Tambul or Bam Ground or Sleep Long, outside the road, opposite Westland Bible College. And they had a big coffee garden. One family, one clan tribe. Papa will come planting coffee long, tea, kindling tea. Yeah? Now I'll go buy them ground, I'll stop now. This is like the second, third generation now. And principal rang me and said, we've got some farmers here. They would like to meet you. They want some assistance also. So I went and talked to them, and I actually introduced or practiced this so-called farmer field business school. I actually took this, took it to the field. Let me school him all. And you know what they told me? They said, Jacob, because I buy ticket, they're going to mosquito, teaching to kind information. Yeah, you kind of information, you come straight to the place. You don't give you pig here. You know, I mean, that's a traditional way of talking, appreciation. You know? So, although time people Papa stop. Papa sa walk on Didiman. But now people walk on them online here. Didiman no look at me play, now you first time look at me play. So basically I'm sort of like, I mean, I hope you're getting the picture. You're going into a community where all community, you know, looking first but got money. Didiman. You saw it? So when you work with this traditional social structure, you see more farmer fishing school and something here, and you do something government, you don't have got to start contact, you know, time you like him government workman like go out to field, or like allowance, or like him fuel, or got a fuel shortage. So you got to fork out some money. So our farmers are left out. So you guys are a crop of people coming in there now, and I'm trying to let you know that you are very much needed out there. You know? And one of the things that you got to be doing is like training yourself. I read every time. I home into something. Me like school good Lord. So one of the things that I am actually read about, I got, one of the top or Mando, I'll call it participatory extension approach, William Mando, England. He came and taught us in my class at Reading University. I'll call it participatory approaches. And now we're coming to work with the people now. And Mosem so. This approach here, from a field business school here, and all mission organization like CARE, World Vision, or some other organization, all use him too. So this is something that you can try. You can try no big long way. Try no little up. Maybe your congregation, get a youth group, get into training, practice him, get some feel of it, strength of it. And the thing about this is that we are in a we play stuff oral, all TV now, all Sunday come. But talk lo mausa, say spread faster. You look at me go working awareness law, plantation, rehabilitation again. Now only come to meet you to finish now. Talk to Rondo, Jacob become here, I'm not coming back money come. I'm come nothing here. So they stayed away. Basically news here around. So when you start doing something like this in a small area, it will catch up somewhere. Emosem, Wilfred took it. I'm walking on one village blow. I actually went to Wewak myself after 30 years. Me go Wewak. Now place blow and stuff sour here. Then you come back up. It's a Passam, here. Also the Passam National High School here. Passam, and you're going back that way. You're going into Angoram. And between Passam and Angoram, there's a lot of communities there. So you look in. Talk around now. Money, go here. It will happen. But you got to start. Got to make a start. So, me might give you some reference from this book. I cannot cover it all now. So me like you from a school of this life. This is something in my helping 2 plus something, productivity and profitability. School in all month, but already is in good school. And in that reference, if I'm giving you now, you will find a lot of things that you're covering in farm management, it's there. It's in there. So you got something like another textbook for yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Jacob, which reference is that? I probably didn't catch it because I was out, power was out, but you carried on. Which one in reference?
Yeah, no. You didn't miss it. The power came back on, and I'm going to this last bit now. You know,
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
When these ladies and gentlemen go out there, they will need a tool to extension. You get a way of practicing the holistic ministry, transformation ministry.
Yeah, we have been doing quite a bit of teaching and facilitation skills and participation along the way in all their units. So it's some of it I hope has rubbed off on them.
Yes, and so I am introducing this farmer field school. You know farmer field school?
Yeah.
And then the next
farmer business school.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great. But I think it's important to emphasize it has to be ongoing. It can't just be one blast and then go away again. There has to be a program over some months or years. Actually.
Yeah.
There has to be a continuity. So that's the commitment.
For it to continue, you got to work on a value chain, like coffee. Coffee is going to be there all the time. But then, I'm not Roland Lubett. I'm not going to stop here. This thing cannot stop.
That's it.
It cannot stop.
It has to be an ongoing.
It is coffee now. I'll take you guys and you are seated on in the area where I planted the church. These guys, I trained them in this good agriculture coffee husbandry. Now you go to happy, but you look at coffee blow clean, better than the coffee plantation. And the guy has seen a difference in the productivity and income. People manage to. He'll tell you himself, you are him long. So, concern long. Roland Lubett, I'm not going to go stop. But how about him stop? I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. And I don't have stop. Because he's going to, you see this training that we are conducting, is knowledge and skill that's going to accumulate in the traditional social knowledge and skill. All by heading me. All by schooling to blow. So don't think those something by die. Never don't have died. That's my experience. It's 5 years. I left them 5 years and I came back. The coffee garden is still good. They told me the income of us. One guy got 26,000 kina in 1 month. And keeps him, mangi joga I'm sorry. One of the money knows 26,000 kina lo one blow money. No, literally 3-4 hectare coffee garden blow. I'm bringing him in and talking about making savings. Let me ask him first question. You put your banker. I'm saying, no, planning dinner, I'm going to, you know, I mean, me planning man, I'm talking to you, stop yet, me finish him long. But anyway, no, the productions are going up. It slowly moves now. The thing with these farmer groups where you go work one time, all the money have changed at the same time. You know, it takes the, you know, also Pastor Mitogia. Did I tell you that or not? In the farming community. I mean, there's a bell shape here. Let me show you the Pastor. There's a first, this is land by one you could give it. This is farmers by all over. There's the man in the area, also call him leg guy. Hello, English here. Less man, I don't know. Everybody don't come. Everybody sit down, look, some of the time, back is problem with you. But, you know, I mean, and some say stuff, that's human nature. You know, so you go over the legal right path. Now, the community slowly will get up. You know, I'm going to come out and talk to you. And some of them, you know, were very honest with me. The job, you can teach me good Sunny, but, you know, a man Chimuya is working for a Hagen guy. His father planted the coffee. This is the second generation now. Now, after me looking finished, that's what me by no cutting coffee. Me the cutting and looking flowering here. But I'm taking time. So time you come, please don't chorus love me. You see, they've learned it, but they're not doing it now. There's a good honor there. You know, kind of so keeps. You're going to be like cutting coffee now, but chorus what they use. So you must have it. You see long. Kind of so, it'll take time to gradually get the whole population or community thinking the same, doing the same. Okay, so this is like farmer field business school and one like tool extension approach way of working work. When I'm doing farmer, I'm a chief, can get the whole community involved. So me got some of the farmer by you may go looking Kinjivi. By you looking. time you go to farmer field school, every month, muri beginning they come. And everybody got to learn it. Then they says, strong in narp. LP narp. You see, it's not like, I say, 9 glamas, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 play blam school. Hey, I'm man pin working this last SME course here, SME corporation. Emantari, emphasize la muguma, kindeng na paksat. Na, emom la pasta tu, long CPC. I'm talking managing director long SME corporation. Training me black sim all right, but me back on a place. Many blow me to come to school. I'm a pipe on me. Me like talking the slide by my heart. You see. So I'm to me like I'm training all the community. So the managing director making decision. Okay, next training your place. So you see, it's good that we can train here, but it's better we train the whole community. So it makes it easy for adoption. Also, mobile lining is a good way of working. So this farmer field school is empowering. They are involved. They can ask you questions. You can make demonstration. You can pick a pruning show, cut a coffee, cut a cacao or something. Live, give them the show. Okay, cut him really. You come. And that's the approach I've used. I train these people to become what you call master farmer training. So, Wambla location, poor guy person. He was, the community had this extension worker living there. You don't have to go to town. You train people to be in the community. That's the thing about it. So, all my place I remember cutting coffee blow. Also I remember making more kind of. So basically we were trying all the WhatsApp program by Kupla Misali or something. By you black and sharing. So you got 2 blocks, 1 block of FAO. Usad got 1 block. Okay, can I send it to you now? Okay. My number is this one here. So you guys can add me onto the group, and then I'll send it to you. And we'll keep in touch. Then I'm able to, you can interact with me. Yeah. Like kids can always call me to secret anytime. Yeah. Okay, now my number is 744464894, and that's on WhatsApp. Can you read this? Somebody can take it out. Add me into your group, and then I'll post this thing on. All right, and anything else. Basically, it will be 2. One is from FAO, and one is from CARE International, and they're very good literature. Manual sort of like, and then when you see it, and when you Google it, you will see things like this done in the Philippines or in Africa, and you can pick it up. So I think I'll stop there. If there's any question we can take. Yes? Taro. Jacob Taro. Sorry.
I've already added you. Jacob.
Oh, you added me, yeah?
I added you already.
Oh, good. I'll post it. I'll post it on it. Basically.
Okay, no problem. Anyways, I've added you, so that should be great. Yeah, please, Jacob, add anything you would like to send in terms of documents and so on. You can do it through that group.
Yes. So, Roland, basically,
yeah, thank you so much. That's a brilliant place to stop.
No, Roland, basically, I was saying that the country is in this transformation. That's what they're trying to do, the country now, because we're in a bad state. And so...
The aim is good. The aim is good, but civil society, basically, churches and every other NGOs, have to be enlisted into this movement of training. And people have to be, it's almost military style of campaign of organization and strategy that needs to be planned with all the churches are all sleeping on the job really, and everyone is. So that's my understanding of the possible strategy. And thank you so much for saying that we are needed. These students are needed to become the foot soldiers and the captains of the extension program and process. No, that's very clear. That's very clear. Oh, thank you so much, Jacob. That's been a fantastic couple of days of sharing with you, and we really appreciate that. Now, I got a message to say that it would be a good time to talk one time and work out the field trip arrangements. Did you have a particular day or days that you were available?
Paul hasn't given me a date yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul is going to organize that.
Okay. But from your point of view, are you available all the time, or you have only a few days that you're available?
Yeah, I'm available basically all the time.
Okay, well that's great.
Yeah. But if I get Paul to give me a time, then I can block out some things that might crop up.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, what about you, class? Hello, students. What did you think? What were you thinking of in terms of days? Had you come up in one ting ting, one bell, long day, long field trip? Hello, Earth calling farm management. What day is going to be best for you people?
Sir, Roland, I'm just getting him to get a bit of things prepared for
Yeah. Okay, they're getting the handouts.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Roland, basically, in the field trip, we'll take them to meet the farmers themselves.
Yeah, fantastic.
Then I'll just show them what I'm actually doing.
So, are we looking at something early next week so you can line them all up? Because you'll need to communicate with the locals, won't you?
We have contact period on.
Sorry, Roland, I missed that bit.
It's okay. I'll ask Stuart. Go ahead.
No, you were saying something. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I know, but before I say anything, I'm just getting the student feedback. Yeah, sorry. You have a contact period on?
Yeah, we have a contact period with ladies on Tuesday and Thursday.
Right.
So we can check him, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays we have only one contact period, and after hours it's community service.
Yeah.
So we can check on these 2 days and ask ladies to book one of his contact period.
Okay. Very good. That sounds like a good plan. Although you may still have to do community service if you get back before 4 p.m.
Yeah, we can check with Harry and ladies to confirm our trip, because on Monday and Wednesday we have double periods with
yeah, so that's more problems. Okay, I take the point. That sounds great. Jacob, what about Tuesday or Thursday next week?
Tuesday next week. Okay. We'll see. If I have anything next week that's classes, I'll let Paul know. But Tuesday's okay.
Let's go for Tuesday first.
All right.
And see how that works. Good. So that's what, the 26th of August. Tuesday 26th of August. Bami Toksave or Yumi Olgata Toksave or Paul to see if that can work. And then you can book the vehicle.
Yeah. So, you guys have got this all Sonia, The first one is the organization family thing we do. That's our calling. And the ministry that we do is, this is a World Bank project we have done. And what I've sort of like shared my experiences with you guys is it's actually been done ourselves. So by you looking, sorry, blah, 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 blah. All right? Okay. You guys step long, how people say, walk around to stop, yeah? Sorry, people got them, you know, color, but you can see the, and then it's like, and step, yeah? All right. Not play yet. And this line, it will like extension approach to you. That's what I mean by this law. You think of this triangle there, the lead firm, yeah? All this like company by Kamal all night. And you might find yourself in there. Intermediary or some Namelman. So me now, me start of field of coffee extension development, rehabilitation, I'm an intermediary. Me Namelman now. I'm linking the bank, I'm linking the government with the farming population. So this is the role that I play. And you find a value chain block over here and Mr. Block backside here. You know coffee, but you see the value chain there. And I'm in the business model A. You look at it. And there's the coffee value chain there, Pastor Mitoke. Farmer, processor, exporter, importer, stuff like overseas marketing. So, people are looking at this law. Sometimes we've been showing people a Pastor here, diagram here. But you look at it, you bring the market down to the people. And you get them into groups to bring them up to the market. You know, you some value chain here, so have some reference play you can look at. Good luck, or something like that, line in line. All right, then not play me showing you and blow me play it here. And poster me been showing you finish here. This line here. You are taking this line here. So as you studying this like go through. Coffee management now. Coffee management now. If you look at this law, if you look at all now, this layer. Let me post up even Sinabi here. All right. You look at so as you help people from a group, down below bottom line here. The magic word is 3. When you start working with them, and if they touch their coffee also, unblow or put him last blow coffee or bun blow coffee or walk along and cacao, whatever. After 3 years productivity, also production and by double it. Now, money by triple. So this is what you can see here, the bottom here. Now you look at down below to him, talk about point A to B, them need him help. Point C here, will working money finish. They should be able to go to the bank.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day you have blessed us with. It is not like the other previous days. It is a special day. Lord, it is stated in your word in Psalm 134 verse 16 that each of our days on earth are numbered in your book. So this day today is a day that you have already planned for us to live. So thank you for this day. Thank you for our teachers available here. Thank you for us, the students. I pray and commit each of us into your hand, Lord. Help our teachers to teach us and help us to learn as much as we can so that we can be good stewards of your resources and use the resources to serve you and serve the people around us. Thank you, and I commit this time and all of us into your hand. May your grace be upon us this time and onwards. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Abhi. Thank you, Jacob. So it's over to you, really. But misi down, nare mistap.
Okay. Thank you, Roland. Sorry, we're a little bit late, but try to get some photocopying done.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, but I had too much in me and try to give it to you guys. I didn't know what your expectations are, but I did share with you our experiences, my experiences. And so this morning, remember I gave you this testimony of Wilfred and his Facebook here. I thought we could make a start with that, have some interaction, you and me, and what you have learned over your class and what I've shared, and Wilfred's testimony. I really want us to look at that, and then we can hear from you if there's some things that I covered that you need me to go over it. Then it'll be good. Then I'll give you some handouts of what I had presented. These are documents that became part of my contribution into the National Agricultural Development Plan, which you have a copy through the digital copy you have now. So maybe we just open for discussions now. I'd like to really have some interaction with you guys. You can ask me questions or want some clarification or something, but I really want to get some feedback from you on the Wilfred's testimony. In farm management, a lot of things done through case studies, farm visits, and interaction like we are having now. So, me like him, you mean talk yeah. No good for me, by just give him go no good. So, is it all right with us? Right. Well, who wants to make a start? You're plotting with him. You're right with this guy? Huh? Usted la está, usted la hace la cuestión. Go lo Wilfred, no Wilfred, testimony of Wilfred. Yeah. How did you see it? I mean, can you see yourself in that? Can you imagine yourself after the college year study? By experience, people also want it. Kind of thing. It was basically now me like total long, side long, but you go out of field. But you are making money because that's the kind of thing we do out there. The problems we will face, I'll share it with you later. But now me playing direct league. That's why don't we give ourselves 20 minutes on that one? That's all right? 20 minutes. Okay.
Would it be a help, Jacob, if I put the Facebook page shared the Facebook page?
Okay.
Let me try that. Let me do that.
Okay, do that.
Thank you. Wait a moment. Yeah. So I'll scroll down slowly through the page so that people can remind themselves on what is going on there. Can you see the full video? I mean, is it moving? What's the picture like? You look in video too?
You've read his brief statement he made, testimony blowing it. You guys had to read through that all. That's some of the activities he did.
Is the Jacob, is the testimony on his own personal page or on this one? Sorry, I can't hear you clearly enough, so you'll have to grab the mic.
Yeah, sorry. He sent a WhatsApp, and I thought I had WhatsApp you.
Okay, let me check. No, you hadn't sent me anything on WhatsApp, but
Oh,
maybe you sent it on Facebook Messenger, so. But I found both his own personal page and the Wilmom Agro Farming.
okay. Let me find it here.
Okay.
Okay. Um, I'll read it to the class, don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, this is Wilfred's testimony, and I'll read it now. M. Tokoseb. In 2019, after graduating from Christian Leaders Training College, CLTC, with the Bachelor of Theology, my wife Helen and I returned to Vivat, all right, my home ground, filled with a purpose and conviction. During our time at CLTC, we had committed ourselves to deep prayer, not for material gain, but for spiritual breakthrough in our community. We specifically prayed that God would touch the hearts of the landowners in our area, that they might release their land, not for profit, but for building of His church. We were not driven by any personal or physical development plan. My whole focus was clear: to plant a church and reach people for Christ. All right? Point 2, the unexpected turn. But when we arrived back to the community, things didn't go the way we expected. The doors for spiritual ministry did not immediately open. I found myself in a season of waiting. I held onto our prayers, but knew God was doing something behind the scenes. In 2020, I submitted a proposal to the coffee and cocoa board involving agriculture projects, cacao, vanilla, fish, and livestock, as a way to engage the community and empower local farmers. To my surprise, the proposal was approved. Later that year, a major turning point came. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United Nations, through a program operating in Quebec, took interest in my approved project. The Cocoa Board Regional Office handed the document over to FAO, and the project obviously began. Okay, point number 3, growth beyond expectations. Since 2020, by the grace of God, we have supplied 48,000 cacao seedlings to farmers across East Sepik, using WeWork as our base and establishing 5 farmer clusters in other districts of Greater Sepik region. I received consistent support from FAO, including farmer training, agriculture tools and materials, including a Me Bank service to support financial literacy and saving culture among farmers. Construction of cacao fermentary and storage building complete with an office. What started as an humble proposal evolved into a movement. Our cacao work has now become a foundation for development in the community. Government officers and development partners are now regularly visit our area, something that never happened before. From soil to global opportunities, it's saying from local to international now. Through the visibility created by the Cocoa Project, the Sepik Labor Movement Program visited our community in search of young, active individuals to send for seasonal work overseas. As a result, 4 of our local youth were selected. One is currently in New Zealand working on an apple farm. One is preparing to return to Australia to work on a strawberry farm. Another is waiting for his contract to be finalized in Port Moresby. A young woman is also waiting at home for her opportunity. This is a major breakthrough for a small community. It has opened minds and raised hopes, proof that transformation is possible. Finally, fifth one is this, the painful loss of a lasting legacy. On October 9, 24, I faced one of the most difficult moments of my life, passing of my beloved wife, Ellen. She was more than my partner. She was my faith warrior, my prayer companion, and my co-laborer in the mission. Ellen walked with me to every village visited, every farmer training, every spiritual battle, and every night of prayer since CLTC. We believed in our vision even before it bore fruit. Despite our efforts to fight the long illness she endured, God called her home. Her presence has left a deep wound, a void in me, but her legacy continues in every tree planted, every youth employed, and every life changed. Okay, number 6, the dream is still lives. Through the Cocoa Project has grown and continues to bless many. The original dream remains alive in me to build a local church in the community. It was our prayer, and it still is my calling to reach the lost, the disciple, and the hungry, and create a space for true spiritual revival. I know the time will come, and when it does, I will plant that church not just with bricks and timber, but with the faith that sustained us through it all. And then it finally says, please stand with me in prayer. This testimony is not about me. It's about God can do when we commit ourselves to His purpose. Even when things don't go as we planned. My journey shows that God opens unexpected doors. And sometimes what starts as a spiritual seed grows into physical transformation to an entire region. I ask you now, stand with me in prayer. I'll stop there. For me, this is a testimony of what God can do in someone's life. And that's why I thought we should really spend some time on it. But anyway,
thank you very much, Jacob. That's just an amazing, fantastic testimony. And it's a real example of building the kingdom. It's going to be right into the community as they are, where they are, and building their practical lives. And through that, the spiritual transformation will go with it.
Yeah, in training in farm management, they use a lot of case studies, farm visits, and
yes.
I thought this one is a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's great. Thank you so much for sending us onto it. So is that on Wilfred's Facebook page?
No, he sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
And,
if you can share it with us, share it with us, it would be really great.
It's actually meant for this class.
Okay.
I had him prepare this one for me.
Oh wow, that is really, really valuable. Yes, please.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys didn't read it down. This is it. There's a lot in it. It's a book in itself. In farm management, community development, transformation, God's calling, and all that. So I'll put it on your Paul's WhatsApp, and you can share it with you. All right. Okay.
I think you sent it to me by direct Facebook message. That's right.
Okay. I sent it to you to the Facebook messenger or something.
Yeah, you sent it to me by direct Facebook message. That's right.
Well, you can share it with the class or something.
Yeah, I will. I will
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Now, is it okay? Yes, go ahead. What's your name? Huh? Kim, huh? Keep. Yeah, I got a problem, you know. Can you come out 68, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you must sort of big player, strong player. Sing on.
Because you want a question, but it's like question about sound silly, but the question to me.
Yeah, please.
Yes. Carry go back again on la break or down. Project we put down one.
Project is Punda
We
Lord.
put down one.
Okay, good.
People got you on la coffee project.
Coffee project?
Yeah.
Right.
WR Cavendish planning and give me plan.
Right. Eman Tapia?
Atano sigri.
Pro Sigiri? Oh, Sigiri double.
Yep.
Okay, good.
So this la coffee project come all man I'm only manage him. All Minnesota but it's la coffee project put down.
Punda.
Put down. And no me plan. So I put down now I'm stopping kind of all man although among the family blooming and go some scaling up blow oxymoron. On scaling actually I'm starting but then I'm be thinking blooming me oglo got a question how about me see this la again I'm kirabim again
Okay.
kirabim this la again I'm so one I'm
Okay.
way baby
Okay. Okay. Me like clear good. And plantation no wagi make or plantation blue play yet or wait. And wagi make helping people I don't wagi make. Double carpenter she helping people planning more. Or how this like project been come up.
yes okay waki make WR Carpenters lo sigri staff kisi plant the ground me plana plan kopi so lo appreciate more papa to thank you okay I'm go beg hane this la kopi na give it so me blouse place here to
Okay, good.
but I know plantation I know blow WR Carpenters
All right. Okay. Class, I'm asking the people asking about you all get it. So me by Sinat, let me explain that. You're right. All right. So the name, say the name.
keep
Tip. Okay, tip here, I'm talking double carpenters. WR Carpenters and planning on the coffee. WR Carpenters is somewhere here. The LP Mall. Planning on the legal coffee here. I'm talking All right, now. Asking Blomico Loven. Now, come here, asking public. You don't know which doors there are another. Okay, it's like when double carpenters plan, blow you plan now. So this is the plantation in how much hectare?
5-6 hectares
5-6 hectares.
yes 6
5-6 hectares of Hopla You talk. 5-6 hectares I'm living through here.
yeah
Huh?
yeah
Okay, 5 hectares. All right, 5 hectares. So usat manual or Pavalo now?
I'm planning okay papa the wala community clan and me plan ko this
On the claim.
yeah on the
Right,
clan
good. All right, now. Double carpenters planning on the claim.
yes
Now, usat the only now.
I'm not going to specific owner
Okay, no specific owner. All right, now, there's like 5 hectares, you come up with one lakh simosem, one lakh simosem, one lakh simosem, one.
yes
All right, good.
all burger
So 1, 2, 3 castle, we must put it on board. How much was 7, sir? How much was Pavalo? How much man we got coffee garden now? Instead of the 5 hectares. You play how much?
and
How much for family now?
8-9 blah it's a 9 blah man
All right, one will get garden blown inside.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, now, 9 plus family now. All right, that's good.
I'm also, sorry, also 5 hectares. I'm also coffee staff lifelong. But the rest, I'm die out.
Yeah.
I'm dry.
All right, now, I'm talking this 5 hectare, and good place. So, some life to me Bagarap.
Yes.
So, Bagarap run Ama sectors.
It's not them. Coffee staff life. That's 8, 9 hectares.
9 hectares something. Okay. Like maybe 10 hectares. So that we have 15 hectares now. All right. Look here, these are the fundamental things that you do as a facilitator. Now you go to community now. So sister something you know, this is also now making here. Remember you help him all man you ain't not clear, all two not clear. Because you will help him whole almost clear all yet good. You clear? So it's like wavelength, me asking you if you are looking now. These are the things that you need to be able to do. You go to community now. All kira to say, me plaka rom la plantation bakarab stuff now. Now me plaka making also. So you like seven. You see, there was a relationship. Company, and hold it. That relationship is broken already. Now they're basically on their own. You see? So that's the kind of thing I'm doing right now. All right? Now, ask him, Lord, Peter, Pip. KIP, keep. Okay, ask him, Lord, keep is that. How do we get this one, get this thing going again? M now, M challenger. And that's the real problem we have in the coffee industry. But, keep him, Lord. And this is coffee country. And 60% of the coffee in this area has gone down. So in his community, he's a secret guy here. All the time, they have vehicles here. All the car here, all the road or something. Now things have changed. Now you look at yourself like, it's New Britain. I went there actually. On Rosie over a Coco, planning DY Balas or something. And you know, you go to day cancel up the road up this way. Old man, one guy was saying, yeah, they have problems and they've migrated out. When you have migration out, there's poverty. They're looking for opportunity to even take a child. There's a tribe in the back part of the council overlooking by river. You know, there's a tribe. I met a man in Morocco. You know, me everybody going, it's the time 2019, 20 years, everybody was putting a mask. And somebody on my left said, Jacob, and I said, who is this guy? Let me know, well, how do you know me? We worked together in the coffee industry some 20 years ago. I'm here because I've got my person. So what do we do in our profession, or this holistic ministries to work in making here? And actually this is the topic. This is it now. This is it now. All right? So, how do we get this one going? How I am doing it now. And I think, wait a minute. All right. Let him stop. Let him stop, also. So what I do here is I go to this community and I use what you call a traditional social structure. It's a traditional social structure here. Everything starts from before you come now. I'm going to give you a video. I'll also let you to see if she can play for us. And that's on China. And China have this social traditional structure going back 5,000 years. And they compare this one with what is called Western, USA, America way, you know. And we are going through a transition now. We're passing from people before here. There's a traditional social structure here. Same as on China for 5,000 years. They went through hell, you know, up and down. But they're telling America, we will still survive. Because we have our way of looking at our social network is so strong. So I use an extension approach. It's in the book. It is, you know. So what I use is social structure. Social structure and then it's a claim, yeah. And a lady asked me, Jacob, how can we change this country? Can we get a revolt? Get everybody striking on? I said, no. It's difficult. Everybody is loyal to his tribe. You cannot get all the tribes agreeing to fight a government. It's hard. So, so we have this social structure, and then what I do is that with the knowledge that in a clan you got leadership system. All right. So keep now. I'm like, oh, I'm a sour Musa then. I'm leader of place here. Leader two money. You go one day, now you find the next money, and now you walk one day on this line. And then you come into this thing here. You clear now? That's what we do. So, time you come over here now, this could be this guy's hungry. And this other guy's out here. He's not involved in here. He thinks that he should be here. And my goal blowing. That's the case in Popadetta now. Tell me what well from here. You think all like one power of Popadetta now. Or to see one block here. Village block here. So you know what plenty man. So time of planting coffee one power of Popadetta. This man is somewhere here and Kishimo Lago blow in. He came right here. Like 30 years ago. Now, all the replanting this land, beginning of this land of Loga. Everyone Lago blow you on your land money. Miracle is like ground back. So there's about 9,000 acres of oil farming for Popadetta. I'm only planting now because any across now. So look at it. Keep myself good. Must understand this thing. Now, I'm having a problem now. Trying to get these individuals to come into a group to work their farm. And I think this question is leading us into the session that I wanted to have with you guys. So, keep now. You will walk one day on this line. You sorry. Now, this guy is going to be an independent person now. This is an independent person now. This is an independent person now. This coffee, through a coffee company, buy a working block, but no broken business like Kisimi, subdivided. And ownership is on individual now. And how do you get this one so that they get into business now? Huh? You clear? That's what your dreams and wishes are. Company like a helping more community or government business. The company like a more business but supply coffee come back and hold it. And that's a value chain. This guy is up where the market, double companies. And doing this one now, he's bringing them close to the market. So they're getting coffee prices that are not coffee prices for one man, Salim Road here. You clear? Emotion. So you as a development worker now, you going on your community now, you trying to help this farmer so that, look at it, I'll show you. Coffee farming, coffee now. Roland, is okay with you? Right.
Yeah, fine, go ahead.
All right, now, I'm a world marketer. This is the world market. World market. Now, WR Carpenters is here. All right? Now, this is what you call a large estate, big company, commercial here. And down here, I'm all smallholders now. One here. You see? So, you remember that diagram I was showing you. So double carpenter supply here. Market is over there. And the price of coffee now is 30 kilo per kilogram. Green bean. So double carpenter is getting about double carpenter kisim. The next group of people are processors. You say all months are working wet coffee here. All by kisim also maybe 25 kina. Also need a plantation. We processing coffee and we sell them double carpenters who are exporters. So I get 25 kina. Out of this one here. And the next lot of people are more smallholders here. And you know what the smallholders are getting now? For coffee. In cherry. Lo parchment all baksim 8 kina. Oh, 8 to 10 kina. Now cherry all baksim 250 to 3 kina now. Now, yeah. All right, now, what Kip is trying to do is he's trying to get his group together again and try and move them up to commercial from subsistence or subsistence farming, you go to commercial now. You think about what is actually happening when you do that is you bring the market down. So instead of increasing is like 3 kinaya or 8 kinaya, you try and get it in a group so that they can get a little bit more. And that's what is called profit or reward for the hard work you do. Otherwise they stay there and they're locked into poverty. You clear? So, type all individual now, we have suffered because people are individual, and that's what a big company is like. Individual, they give you any price. Kind of coffee color road, you just sell it. You cannot take it back home. But when you go into a group now, like group here, and the big people like it. They cut their costs on running around picking coffee. And then what they do is they give you that extra money now. You clear? So in business, or what we are doing in this community development, agriculture, economic development, mobilizing farmers, and this government, this very government, this Marabi government now, they're trying to get farmers into commercialization. But the challenge is this one here. How do we get all our farmers together and getting involved in what we call farmer producer organizations, cooperatives, societies, kind of stuff. So now yet our systems have broken down. And the last time I told you is that what you guys are doing now in this class here is what actually CLC did some years ago. And the whole system out there is not there. I'm a only coffee man in the whole Wagi Valley, Western Islands right now, just myself. You see? And I'm going through this struggle to try and get the government to understand this. Public servants and farmer groups too, plantation owners to have some awesome. So keeps. You see, the question about how you're going to do it now is you go to work with your group now. You go sit down. Now maybe you go talk about Leslie. So maybe you work with one of these farmers. You go clean him garden. That's actually what Wilfred did. That's why I thought Wilfred's testimony was really good. Amy go, thought about building a church. Then know what? There was a huge European Union funding, 600 million. The whole of the Greater Pacific, East, West. And then he went into an opportunity where East people were suffering. Saure village in the Wewak district. Saure produces some of the top brain people. Omla Maria from Saure, she's the Secretary of the Foreign Affairs right now. From that village. And that village is really Bagarab Nasta. And here he finds himself with a big opportunity coming. And he places himself and works with the people. He works with a traditional social structure that's got leadership inside. He became part of it. That's why me, Dr. Planil, this is a traditional clan, a village from Iplaya. It's a clan, a village, it's something called, or English, it's durable. It's going to be there forever. Even like I say, independence 50 years now, but our tribes are still there. Our clans are still there. Like for myself, I belong to 2 social groups. One in the islands, one to the coast. My tribe in the Nambis are still there. Up in the islands are still there. You have yours too. You see? So, like for Wilfred, he went back home and then he worked with his traditional people. And he gathered them, mobilized them. The English word is mobilizing them. Then the other one is empowering them. And bring him all go, yeah? And bring him all go. Now, right now it's Sipikia. Sipikia, look at him. All one farmer been stopped, huh? One farmer been stopped. Now only go to group in this. All go to group in this now. But testimony plan 48,000 cacao seedlings were distributed. Not just in his village, but in the next 2-3 villages outside of his village, in his Wewak district. So, it became, and I really like his testimony. If you read it, it said that thing has become a movement. Movement is something that takes people into it. You know, it makes the job easy now. Everybody's doing it. Okay, so Kips, you look at him now, you work on the motorcycle group now, the similar group now. You find him leadership leader, you work on them, go now. And now by you go to the next level. Or by agree to work on them, you or let's work on them, you kind of say. So that's what you're going to do. I think I'll. Is it all right with us? Okay. Yes, and then I'm not this. From the man like Totogo. You're right. I'll go into.
Any other questions? Any other?
Sorry, Roland.
No, that's okay. I'm just asking the class if they want to pick up on any points that Jacob was talking about in that section, especially about the use of traditional social structure. I think that's really, really important, because that's, as you say, that is still there. That is still the strength. And rather than give way to this individualization, we need to return to found all the structure, all the business opportunities on those traditional society structures. Thank you very much. Anyone else has some comments on that, please? Okay, and Sam, thank you, Kip, for your question. That was good. It was a very leading question that brought us into this whole issue.
Okay, I'll Kip said a very good question, and so I think I'll go straight to
go ahead.
Elaborating more on that one, so you can appreciate it. You know, you're going to work with people, huh? No, people there, no. Go to place here. What's up? Claim the tribal owner. Now you go there, you go see the one now. Oh, and you forbid it. You were forbid. So, we work on the farmers' traditional social structure. Leadership stuff. Now, me by explaining something way. Talk long. This long. We'll call him farmer segregation. Now you segregate him. You must know who you're working with. Because in the past, we put in diagram on top of here. We total triangle. The commercial up there, small over there. And you will see that in that National Agricultural Strategy Plan, you will see that pyramid there. And segregation you must have. Each group of farmers are different. And one blind one people have many trees. There's a young guy, father died. He's got 370 hectares and I'm working with him now. He's got one wet factory, one dry factory. You're looking at 5 to 6 million kina every year going forward. He's making about 2 or 3 now. That's very big. Then you have the small, also line block keeps here. You know? Keeps here. When we go out next week for this field visit, we're going to go to the area where the tribe had actually adopted me. We planted a church there. After 24 years when I came back, they said, there's a place called Waigani. And I said, oh, when I was here, we know I'm Waigani. But you know what? That place had 20 hectare project, and there was 2 different big plantations nearby. And every fortnight, they had enough money from the wages from their own plantation. And they had 20 hectare big plantations. Now they have companies. 2 big plantations, Kimil and Coburn plantation. And you know what they do? When they get their pay, they tell everybody that we are in Waigani now. You drink your beer, you give spark to light or Mosby, we will do it here. So they call the place Waigani. So Waigani. So when I came back, Waigani was not like those 24 years back. It's run down already. And they still keep the name Waigani. So I'll take you to Waigani next week. All right. So we are going to work with these guys who saw good times and who have come down. They are lost. They don't know where to take it. Like Kip here. Keep him sitting down in the classroom now, but his mind is not in this classroom. He's thinking about his people now. And that's good. I mean, you're not committing any sin. As people trying to help people is good. Right? All right. So, makanya we were trying again. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you must know your category of farmers you're working with. Now within that one, you must know that everyone is a little bit different from each other. And there are some very, 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 very poor guys in the community there. And you might get a little bit like, I fall into this one all the time. Mr. Crossroad farmer, you know, working walk. But a poor guy, everyone working walk because him got two hunters, huh? Now, picking him blood, gonna go finish. He's alone, he's got a big coffee garden. But his neighbor, although he's got the same coffee garden, he works as a public servant. He gets money every fortnight. So what does he do? He employs people to work his garden. This guy doesn't have that. So coffee look dirty in. Sometimes I get cross with them, but later I found out, no. That guy's okay. So sometimes he has, those of us who want to help people, I'm kind of seeing him here. So people don't understand more like people look very good to community, we could make a big mistake. You see? So you got to understand your people. Like kids, huh? Who these 8 guys are, And who is a good guy who can bring them together? Who's a artwork man? And me work one time, one block group here, just like kids, 20 hectares. I actually planted that plantation myself, like 30 years ago. Me can make all Burgum like finish. So, because I worked in this World Bank project, I had 20 liters of Roundup. And I only used 2 liters to spray the little bit of area to plant it naturally. So there are 18 liters is stuff here. I told this so-called traditional leader, work one time here. He was like my field assistant, called lead farmer, contact farmer, something. It's just a name you got to get familiar with. It's like mania. You got to go line. You play spray letting local about. So I was in my room in the house. I had a bit of a commotion in the outside. So you play me going, you know what? You told me people go spray. I said, people less to spray in block, less money, less money. So I said, okay, we're having enough. Okay, go to Mary Blood, cooking rice for you. Now you play spray block it. Now go to Mary Blood, you cook rice. And they work, you see. So we have this kind of thing in the community out there. All right. So now me like something where you must have a living or you must clear line. Agriculture belum belum apa begini. Agriculture belum belum apa begini. Setelah dan boleh. Ini kan people ramusugan. You call him what he make double carpenters kind and this is 5% maybe. And this is 10%. And then the 85% comes here. These are the smallest, everyone on here, now Jimin, Longa, Pomyo, or William somewhere, So, so they all call them subsistence here. And then this layer, commercial here. And so, what this government is trying to do is say, commercializing of something. More commercial. They're trying to go up this way. And this is like 85 years. Everyone stop. So partially we into money. Here's a world market. World market. And that's where the importation takes place. All right. And we like a producer here. We are a producer. And that's the importer. All right. And that's where the market is. Right. Now, Mr. Pastor may explain finish. If we can get people in the, you guys in the work how many years? 3 years now? They plan you, the type of company online working plantation. And I mean, you see every time you drive to Banza, Some of them stuff good. Do you realize that what he met when he was in the Hades? I was the assistant general manager with Rocky Mac. And you know what? One of the Chimbu World Bank economists, he told me, Mangi Chimbu, you see? I'm talking about Mibla Pine Hatlo by Mary, Mibla Hatlo compensation, Mibla Hatlo. You look at it. So we have a situation that suppose all the stuff people business stuff good. Community problem. What has happened is end up to talk about Kipsigan or plantation level it broke down now. They become small ones again. You clear? So now people are trying to more into farmer groups, cooperatives, or business groups or something now. People are trying to bring him Mr. Personally talking about it. One market is very clear. This guy is this exporter is very clear. The next guy who supplies to the exporter here, he gets about 25 kilo, or around 20, 25, or then the guys who supply these guys here, they will get about 18 kilo, kind of thing. And the guys down here, they're getting 10 kilo. And then when you challenge that cherry, you're getting a 3 kilo. So this is what you call value chain. Value chain. Every actor here in his effort, me producer, we produce coffee from me, mix it together. Mr. Money can buy coffee from here, empty and buy me 10 kilo, so you get profit 1 something. You clear? Alright, you got profit 1 here, and come out of this one here. So over a month, the value chain actors here, all kids legal blow. So time people are booking more farmers or several, this group now. We are trying to bring the market closer to them. We are trying to get these big boys to provide the support services, the kind of service, everyone is aligned now. Right now. These guys are basically on their home. You guys have come from a community. You guys I mean, you clear, maybe we talk through. I mean, can you agree or disagree with me? Please believe me, alright? You know what? So that is the reality we find ourselves in. I'm challenging. So, after this one, you will go. One more Sunday, this is walking. Helping these people, empowering them into business groups. And that's what the government wants. Governments have big money, but they don't even know how to do it. They have a big problem in this country right now. And, all right, okay. So, in this thing here that I put up on our thing here, I'm just showing you two things. One is the different category of farmers. You know, you go to segregate, you go to separate them and say, this guy here, when I give you a bit of a handout later, this guy should go to the bank, and they must go to the bank. Now this guy here, let's just go to the provincial and DDAs, and all they want to, sorry, not this side. It's not like what you call it, or lead friend, or people company here, just say company. Or this is a line, people line here, and must call a provincial government, or district, NGO, and you will find yourself here. Basically. You clear now? And this is what I showed you here. 85% of our people are locked here. So we are trying to gradually move them up. All right, that's one. Number two, something we show you. I've shown you the value chain, coffee value chain. Oh, not coffee, but any value chain. All right? So the coffee we're talking here is 30 kina now, and the farmer gets 3 kina here. Now you're going to complain because there's a cost of moving cherry into parchment into green bean on the ship, and there's all risk involved. Somebody's going to be able to look what you mean. So I have 2 points now. Okay, another point we must make you know. I'm going to the third part now. Is that when you are doing this commercial thing here, and you're actually running an enterprise, all right? Now the trouble with this thing, I suffered from that for a long time. Farm management. I thought farm management was a big thing. No, farm management is just some tools and something to help you to do the thing called running a business, helping a business. You can either be running a business for somebody, or you can be the owner running the business yourself, or helping a group of farmers running a business. So when you're running a business, you must make profit here. You clear? So 1 meter to finish, 2 meter to finish, now we call 3 now. 3 is what? 3 am I doing? You write it down. And so you know what your profit? This is not broke down. That's what we have been keep saying over the story now. Line one. Sorry, I'm not using you to as an example. Keeps what they were planting line of coffee industry for Papua New Guinea or cocoa industry or whatever. They are not got this money. Now, the third thing that I want to aim number 3 here. You plug here. And our 4 months like here is called reinvestment. Reinvestment. Clear? It's like something is also on the profit. And about putting on a business plan. Now suppose all the working profit, they are making a loss, and sooner or later amount will broke down. A lot of the plantation are broke down. You won't believe it. If you drive from here to Tekal, Kokoro Bairigo, there is no coffee factory in operations right now. All line of Nami Shipla Sidani. So Shipla all place Libla. Somebody will call it famine 3 before when Papa started, you looking at it, stop yet. Plenty of that's the situation in Pakistan. Alright? Okay. You got to make some profit and you must make some reinvestment. You must put your money go back inside of business. You clear? Alright. What we are seeing in the coffee industry is kisi money lo coffee, now go out. Now, I'd like to give you it's not a joke, it's the truth. I helped one farmer in Goroka, and he had a 20-hectare project. The variety of coffee, it's like coffee and planimia, M7 Karim coffee and up through. They call it Mondo Nova. And we knew Katuratu. Karim blowing them and up through. So I've been cutting coffee finish 3 years ago, and then I came in. I was the operation manager Highlands. I looked after 55 plantations. And this is one of the plantations was in good shape. Coffee and Karim get through. The poor guy did not have fertilizer. And someone said, no, put him, but coffee died. So me asking him, you got some money? You got some money? I said, no, me got money. Oh, coffee tell me go on now. It's a coffee for Bagarabi. All our family, Papa got on the garden too. Yeah, Papa got on the garden. And some banana block. You go to Goroka, but you give also banana block or side. I'm on a big round. I'm carrying 7. So go harvest it now. Tell me, Papa. So I'm going to harvest it next 800 kinaka. It's all good. Okay. You got a muscle pump. Spray pump, yeah? Oh, me got some line you got to go buy 10 kinas and kiss you got. So out of it, 800 kina, I took him to farm set, bought him urea, you must have fertilizer called urea, yeah? We don't mix him on the water, just spray that garden, finish him this, how much bags we bought, I don't know. We don't use spray with that. I'm spraying with it. And then I left the job and I went to Coffee Research Institute. Me go work on a research station now. And 2 years later I came back. And me asking my family blog on. So boy also on it. Hey, man, I'm kissing money. You know how much you got? $250,000. That's what he got. $250,000. Now me tell him look at the coffee. I'm the look at. I'm kissing coffee. I'm going to Morris. Bam, look at. I'm kissing from the young blueberry. Now he's in Medang now. You know what I mean? So business is like that. All businesses will Papua New Guinea also. And some of us like myself, I'm 68 now. Man, and I'm back in the coffee industry now. And you know this African director of the coffee research station, La Iroya, and talk Mipla Africa, yeah. Time Mipla got a 20-hectare project, yeah. Hey, Mipla big man. In Papua New Guinea, big man sa big one, except by money sa kare. Big man by money sa 10-seater. In Africa, they buy what you call BMWs. BMWs, yeah, black car, and they pack it under the car. Permanent building. Now I'm talking some man Africa to here. You play Papua New Guinea, you play 20 hectare, 20, you play coffee man, what? But you are still sleeping in a kuna house. We play Africa, no. We have a permanent roof, We got a BMW in the house. We're okay. So basically, transformation. You know, helping people to progress into getting self into a better livelihood or something. So, what am I doing? What you must find yourself doing when you live here is trying to help farmers and get this production hub. You get production hub. Then, when you get production hub, and by one they come up, money too will come up. So what I showed you on the this poster we could put him here. I'll give you one. I got a girl soup for a coffee, but they got this, whatever, black and white. But that's okay. The point is this: when you do work with the farmers or the keeps now, then you want to come over here or family review. So year 1 now, you start now. Now so all start working now. Year 3, production will double. When the production double, the income is double. Now, you blow line the numbers, you can do the same in cacao, same in coconut, same in oil palm. This is the production level of our people now. Down below through here, 300. For coffee, it's less than 300. Plantation, big plantation. They should be at 800 to 1,000 tons. So our job when we help our farmers, empowering them, is to train them to get productivity up. First, to get them organized. Put some leadership in there. It's called governance. All right? Using the social structure to help you. Once you got there, you got to train them. You got to teach them to what you call good agricultural practice. This is something you got to know. You must sabe. Look, come up with good cacao, come up with coffee, rubber, vanilla. You must got wave lo got him. So lo mi lo coffee ya. Ati you bin are finish. Ocha to one. Ocha to look at you coffee. No coffee mi got. Coffee lo got him. So in this diagram here, coffee lo place stuff here. Then you place some color or something and put him inside. This 6 months here, when you pick your last coffee, you got to prune it. You got to put fertilizer in it. You got to weed it. You got to clean the barret. You got some money, put some fertilizer. That's where you got in coffee, yeah. Now, the other part of it, remember you harvest there. That's where the coffee look after you. Now, the trouble is this. These guys do this thing. This guy I helped in Goroka, he got this kind of money. 250,000, this is a quarter of a millionaire. Bought himself a car, got a wife, he died. You know, so the trouble here when we are doing this community development transformation work here is that at this level when you are making money, what you need is to be doing what you call saving, going to the bank. That's why you plan something about financial literacy or whatever you plan and saving is something. You're going to do savings here. You're going to have financial literacy here. So what will work as a social community development? You got to know financial life on the bank. So basically what I've done here, when I returned here after 24 years, I'm taking the people to the bank. I'm taking the bank to the farmers. This was a normal thing that we used to do before. But this whole thing, we don't have it anymore. Okay? So, time you go to the process now, on the stage now. They were working money here, you think? When they're making money here, this poor guy in Goroka, I never told him that, so, sorry, no, don't get him like money. He should have put the money in the bank. You see? That productivity go on top, you must put the money in the bank. So this is part of the training you want to do. Not to do it earlier.
We can make. Sorry, Jacob. I'm just pointing out it's like the faithful servants, the good and faithful servants, and the unfaithful servants in that Jesus provided for us as a parable.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
You know the parable of the servants, the two servants who came back and made money with 10,000 more talents and so on, and the unfaithful one who just dug a hole and buried his master's money. It's like that.
Actually, Roland, I used that one, actually. You know, I said,
Yeah, of course.
You're not saving money. The guy who said 10 kina, the bank will look at it. All right? So this is Paragon money and two. You know, I just found that the Bible is full of all these things that we can know. I didn't realize. I hear people say it, but no, but when I look at the Bible now, I'm true stuff. Okay. All right, so, you want to say, and there's a point that Roland put here, just like this. When you are saving your money, you have a track record of suppose you see 1 million kilo account block bank. Politician